We already did the evaporator. Let's get over here on this compressor. 2000 Astro. First thing I'm going to have to do is take off that main belt. There's a pulley right there. Put a wrench on it, move it over with a bar. It's easy. Show you in a second. Alright, we already changed the evaporator, took out the accumulator dryer and the orifice tube that goes in this hole. Now we're going to take the compressor off. Starting off with this bolt here. I found it's a 1/2 inch. This is a bracket holding it in place, so I'm going to loosen that first. Then I'm going to go to this other screw right there, and then there's 2 more. One on the back, you can see it right over there, and there's the other one right there. Can't really see it real good. Maybe I can get in there. There we go. Bam, right there, behind the bracket. And then you got a connector right here that goes to it. You have to unhook that. Had to take the belt off the pulley. You put a 3/8 socket wrench. Right in this hole right here. It's a square. All you need is a wrench. Just like that. Put it in there. And turn it to the left. And it moves the belt pulley. See it move? And the belt comes right off the alternator right there. Show you, we got a 10mm on this side of the bracket. It's just what I grabbed. I know I'm not perfect on the measurement or metric to American conversion, but who cares? Whatever. I'm just trying to help you do it quick. 10mm, 1/2 inch on this side of the bracket. So word there. And I gotta loosen this engine oil bracket. I didn't tell you that before. Gotta take that off too because I gotta get it out of the way. Take the compressor out, I think. 13mm is the same as a 1/2 inch. Sorry, I didn't know, but here we go. Might as well use that on here and here and here. So 10mm holding the bracket. Alright, this is the screw that goes in the oil bracket, the oil fill pipe bracket that's on top of the compressor. Can't really see because my hand's in the way, but it bolts on to the compressor down here, and that goes there. I know it seems stupid that I keep showing you every little component, but you know what? I've been looking for videos on this van and they ain't seen none that show or point any damn thing out. Everybody just does shit and don't point it out. Like they assume you know every damn thing. I don't assume you know every damn thing. That's why you're watching this. Okay, now that I got the oil bracket bolt out, I'm going to move on to the compressor plug. Use a small flathead and barely pry up on the sides because you don't want to break it. Be a pain in the ass changing it. So I've already loosened it, so now I'm going to run it back here. Remember when you put it back in, that you want to put the wire behind the bracket. Keeps it out of the way. I'm almost got it out. I got 2 more screws, one back there and one over there. I got the first 2 out. It's out. The bracket's out. That screw's out. Almost there. Can't wait. This little bitty tool right here is what I needed to get the rear bolt holding the compressor hoses on. So you ain't gonna get a wrench in there, you ain't gonna get a big socket. You gotta have a puny ass little tiny freaking 1/4 inch drive socket with an extension going to a 3/8 drive and then a 5/8 socket. Okay, the bolt that's on the back in between the hoses from the front condenser and the rear condenser is a 15mm. I was just talking about it on the video right before this, so just want to tell you so you don't have to go look. It's 15, folks. We've come to a pinnacle in here. Getting close. I got all the bolts out of the compressor. It freely moves. You gotta be real careful with your your piping on here, man, because these hoses are very expensive and they'll leak if you fuck them up. So I've noticed back here, might not be able to see, but here's the hose coming from the condenser coil, and right in between, this van has dual AC, so this other pipe that goes to the back and the one that goes to the front, both are connected to the compressor with 1 bolt in between both pipes. You can't see it real good right here, I can't get the camera in there, but you might be able to. Just gonna get my hand back there. I think it's, yeah, it's right here where my finger is. That's it, right there. You just can't see it real good. My finger's right here. Here's the 2 pipes. One here, one here. Bad angle, but whatever, you get the point. Okay, I thought it was party time, thought I had everything off. I got the hoses off, getting ready to pull the compressor out, and guess what? Some dumbass put a damn clamp or a wire going to the back connector, so I gotta unhook it. Be careful when you're yanking on it. It's very delicate. Okay, here we are. We got both compressors. Old one, new one. Here's the new one. It has a little retaining ring situation here on the back. And in this case, my van has a switch on the back, I'm assuming for the rear AC. So you gotta take out this little clip and take this switch here and put it over here on the new compressor. Seems pretty easy. The way I got it out was a pair of pointed ass needle nose. You just put them in there and squeeze it together and it comes right out. You need a little tiny flathead to catch it when it comes up. Oil under the switch here, there's a hole there. And now I'm going to put the retaining ring back in there. Goes over just like that. I don't know if that's a new one or the old one. It looks like a new one. Almost impossible to do that while holding the camera. Grease all the oil all over. Alright, we're at the point where we're putting compressor oil in. This is what I got. Looks pretty good. My system has a dual system on it, so it takes 11 ounces for the whole system. So I just read the instructions to the compressor, and it says to add 2 ounces to the compressor. So I did that. So now I'm going to put the compressor in, and then I'm going to add the rest of the oil to the evaporator and the dryer to end up being 11 ounces for the whole system. Okay, my car has dual AC, so it calls for 11 ounces of oil. I already put 2 in my compressor. Okay, so now we're going to put that on there. And we're going to attach the other side to the back, or to the, don't know if it's suction or discharge, can't think right now. Alright, getting ready to put the compressor down in its housing down there. I cleaned it out, it was gross, it looks better now. Here's our new compressor going in. I'm going to use both hands. Alright, a minute ago you saw the compressor was out, so now I put it back in. Put the screw back holding in the lines. I got the new seals inside the hose block right there, and you tighten on the 4 screws. Bam, 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 back there, since nobody wants to point at parts when they're showing you how to fucking fix something.